to do that? Phew. Obviously, I wasn't ready to stream yet. Apparently 30 minutes to set up was too short. All of my layouts are jacked up. Damn it. I'm starting over. Sorry, everybody. You're gonna have to bear with me while I set all this up again. It'll be a lot quicker this time. I find OBS to be pretty good on a Mac, but definitely not the best. AverMedia Scene. So if I change the sizes of my windows, oh, I could have just added the device. Question. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. We're fine. I think. Huh. Okay. Let's do a mic test. Can anybody hear me out there? Or should I say, can anybody hear me in this meet that nobody's at? Let's see if meet switches. Oh. I have to use OBS as a virtual cam. No, this is fine. Actually, if I make OBS a virtual cam, I think it's going to crash my computer, for one. I don't like that yellow dot, for two. Tools, do I even have virtual cam on here? Probably not. Nope. Interesting. That's interesting. Bring this over. Right. Gotta get the microphone going. I must say 30 minutes was not enough time to set all this up. So I am sorry about that for anybody that's watching right now. I think I want to install virtual cam so that the Zoom meeting people can see exactly what I'm seeing. But I also have a feeling that'll destroy my computer's CPU because it's already doing a lot. Do I dare to install it while I'm streaming? That's probably not a good idea. Damn it. All right. I think I could do what I could do in my meeting is change the camera to my iPhone, and then people can look at the YouTube video to get a close-up. That's what I'll do. This will work better with my PC. I will say that because it's a lot going on here. Shoot. Now, we're just going to be stuck with this. We'll get the close-ups on Zoom. We'll be fine. And I'll bump it up to 720 and 720. And I'll be here for hours. Let's see how YouTube's doing. It's 5 past the hour. YouTube still says I have excellent connection. That's kind of surprising. Looks like Zoom is not working. This is painful. Oh, I know why Zoom's not working. No, I don't. Zoom is not working. I just gave everybody the link, so let's try. Speakers, fine. Camera is starting. Oh. Let's try changing the camera. And then changing it back. I guess that's going to have to do. All right. All right. Well, here we go. Oh, one other thing I should do, but I'm not even going to mess with it, is take that yellow, there's like a yellow tracker on my phone. Actually, it's probably not even on video. Let me check that first. It is on video. So I'm going to need somebody to call in to my Zoom meeting so that I can get some help with this and see if it works. Let's just put it that way. All right. Well, here's the motherboard I got. I just bought this a while ago, and it was the last thing to come in the mail. This in my case, which I'll point the, I bought a whole bunch of stuff. Let's take a quick look at what I've got, and that is right here. You can see probably my Darkbase Pro cooling fan. I've got an AverMedia quad capture card, i9, 2 terabyte SSD, and a GeForce 2070. And that's about it for now. Let's point this down here at the goods. I'm really excited to do this, but I've never built a PC before in my life. I mean, I saw a few YouTube videos, so I should be good. So I should be good. I would really like someone to get on here, or I can't check my phone. I do have another phone, so it's my work phone. It'd be kind of funny to actually FaceTime on this, save some CPU power, but whatever. We are good to go. It took me a while to set up because the smallest thing. If my cable is finicky on my iPhone, it jacks up QuickTime, it jacks up my OBS. And I think I can only record my iPhone through OBS if I use QuickTime Movie Recorder, open that window up, and then window capture that. It's huge workaround, it's a pain in the butt. But here we are, and I'm going to just read the instructions, I guess, and I'm going to need a refill on this beer, I will say that. Now, let me send this invite to my buddy Juan, because he might be able to walk me through it later. I think he's busy now, but later we're good to go. As soon as I find the link for inviting people. There we go. And I also don't want... God, there's going to be so many things going on. So that's that. And then I want to share this with them as well. All right, here we go. I'm guessing that I can take this plastic off. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. So, I'm going to take off all the plastic I see. Now, there's no way I could record and stream at the same time and do a Google Meet, QuickTime recorder, have my iPhone plugged in, my AverMedia capture card plugged in. There's no way I could do all that with... Yeah. I heard there was plenty of plastic on this thing, so let's get rid of that first. I guess I'll give you a... Get used to these. Man, there's plastic everywhere. What if I miss a piece? Oh, that's not it. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful board, huh? That's a beauty. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this ESD bag. Oh, I think. I'll set it aside until someone yells at me and says I needed it. So I got the plastic off. Step one, success, I think. I am going to check to see if anybody's on. I doubt it, doubt it. Let's see, copy, paste. I don't think there's anybody watching right now. Not that it matters. I'm really just doing this so I can get some help. So I guess I'll start reading the instructions. Okay, install the CPU, blah, 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 blah. Locate the pin, one of the CPUs cannot be inserted in. Locate the alignment keys on the motherboard CPU socket and the notches on the CPU. Follow steps below to correctly install the CPU into the motherboard CPU socket. Turn off the computer and unplug the power cord. Okay, that's done. Gently press CPU socket lever handle down and away from the socket finger, then blah, 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 blah. Step 2. Hold the CPU with your thumb and index fingers. Align the CPU pin 1. Mark in triangle with the pin, blah, 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 blah. Once CPU is properly inserted, carefully replace the load plate. When replacing the load plate, make sure the front end of the load plate is under the shoulder screw. Finally, secure the lever, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Sounds easy. And that's over here. In case anyone's interested, it's the i9. I got the i9. And I have to have the headphones on to monitor my mic, but also to see if anybody pops up and says anything. All right. So we've got obviously the CPU. I hope that this desk doesn't conduct current currently. All right, so that's what I'm looking for right there. Zoom in on that. Here we go. Well, let me go and do this first. So there's the i9 chip. It's pretty heavy, honestly. I'm never going to get this done tonight, by the way. This might be around 2 tomorrow, sadly. All right, I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I'm scared of touching anything. All right, so I guess that's pretty simple. Pull this lever. And line up that little triangle with what? Line up the triangle with what? Where's the other triangle? That's pretty cool. But where's the other triangle, dude? Is it on this thing? Remove. Wait, do I remove that? No. Okay, there was supposed to be a notch. I don't see the triangle anywhere. First step is not going good. I just don't see it. Oh my God, it's on the motherboard. So just drop it in. That's it. But then it says remove. Yeah, I have to remove that. Oh God. Oh, that's crunchy. Oh, that was such a crunch. I don't think that was the right thing to do. Rewind. Okay, let's read this carefully now. Hold the CPU with your thumb and index fingers. Align the CPU pin 1 marking triangle with the pin 1 corner of the CPU socket, or you align the CPU socket. Okay. Oh, I don't like this at all. I could hear crunching. I heard crunching and the load plate did fall off. Guess that's a tight fit. Save this, I'll lose it. It's cool. So that's that. Got the CPU installed. Next. It says to install a CPU in the CPU cooler, but I already did the CPU. But why the cooler next? I thought... Oh, I'm not even messing with that. Installing the memory. Okay, the motherboard provides the memory. I am boring. This probably should not be live. The 4 DDR memory sockets are divided into 2 channels, and each channel has 2 memory sockets as follows. Channel A, DDR4A1, DDR4A2. Due to CPU limitations, read the following guidelines before installing memory in dual channel mode. Dual channel mode cannot be enabled if only one memory module is installed. When enabling dual channel mode, with 2 or 4 memory modules, it is recommended that memory of the same capacity, brand, speed, and chips be used. Channel A and channel B, DDR4A1, DDR. Okay. I don't even know what that means. This is going to take forever. Do I need to space out my memory cards though?
It looks like he has nothing yet. It says he has 7, but it says he has nothing.
Oh, dual channel memory configurations table. 2 modules. I want DDR4A1 and DDR4A2. I think.
I didn't know what challenge meant.
DDR4B1. Huh.
Okay, I'll send a lot of live.
Well, here is the
I just used my own 7.
here's the RAM. I'll never get this done. Quick and handy knife. Bada bing, bada boom. About 1,000,000 degrees in my house too. Cool looking memory. Okay. I'm guessing it only fits one way, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Oh, it only fits in one direction. Follow the steps below to correctly install your memory modules in the memory socket. Note the orientation of the memory module. Spread the retaining clips at both ends of the memory socket. Place the memory module on the socket. Place your fingers on the top edge of the memory. Push down on the memory and insert it vertically into the memory socket. Well, it seems like it's good to go. Oh, God. I feel like I broke everything. Oh, well. Sorry, my kid's out there playing. Kids having fun while I work. That's how it works, right? I work and he has fun. I think it just goes like this, but it doesn't say if I have to rotate them or not. 2 modules I can either do. Is that an either or? What does DS mean? What does SS mean? I don't know. Dual socket? Wait, what the hell does that mean? Sockets are divided into 2 channels, and each channel has 2 memory sockets as follows. Channel A. Maybe they're just addresses. Maybe they're all the same. Yeah, I'm going with it. Oh, why is it so archaic? Come on, now. Done with that. I guess. Call it good. Installing an expansion card. Read the following guidelines before you begin to install an expansion card. Make sure the mother supports. Carefully read the manual that came with your expansion card. Always turn off the computer and unplug. Yep. So I guess what they're trying to say is I need to install. I don't need SLI, thankfully. Back panel connectors, power button. Oh God, this is gonna be fun. All right, let me grab the PCI.
I don't know what I played.
So, considering nobody's even on this thing. Next up is the DeckLink Quad HDMI. Here, I'll just show you. Boom. DeckLink Quad HDMI recorder. 4 independently recordable HDMI inputs at basically 4K 60 frames per second. So there you have it. Basically, I've got some good shit. It's not as expensive as the Magwell, but it's still pretty expensive. Don't tell anybody how much I paid for it. It's freaking expensive. I heard that these don't come with any instructions either, but it seems easy enough. Just plug it in. But my question is to the audience, which I don't have, is which PCI slot do I want for my graphics card, and which one do I use for this? That's the biggest question I have. Does that make any sense to anybody? Because it does to me. Oh, it's got a cute little fan on it. Let's see. Let's go back to the graphics card installation. I want a PCI Express lane 16 slot, but which one? You know, if I was smart, I would have put all my specs down and said, hey, I'm about to do this build with these particular components. Anybody should watch. And I would have done it, you know, a couple days ahead of time. But who's got time for all that? I was busy. I was working all day. Come on, somebody surely wants to join. I bet if I go to Facebook, I'll find somebody. So this doesn't even use the entire PCI slot? Oh. Learn something new every day, don't you? Let me hit up a couple of people on here and say, what's going on? I've got a business account on accident. Well, sort of on accident, so I swear, unless you pay, you don't get shit. Who else? Who knows computers? And don't lie to me. Maybe Vargas. I bet my quality's terrible streaming on Zoom and YouTube at the same time. That's all right. Let me grab my graphics card. So this is my graphics card. Let me switch to my iPhone. See, it's an EVGA. Oh, it's XC. I was wondering what that was. Anyways, GeForce RTX. I think it's going to do the trick. Oh, where's Ann when I need her? Maybe Ann knows how to set this up. Huh. Just dump it. Dump it on the floor. Get it later. Paperwork, styrofoam. Oh yeah, you hear that crinkling? Let's take out all the foams and make sure we got all the pieces. Yep, that's it. That's simple enough. Okay, now listen to the crinkle. You hear that? That's the sound of a $600 graphics card. Sounds good, right? Boom. You hear that crinkle? Did you hear that crinkle, everybody? Ooh, it's heavy. So I'm just showing off my Blue Yeti mic too. I'm gonna need more beer. I think the beer store closes at 7. That's all right. Oh, there's a piece of something. I don't think we need the book anymore for a while. Holy crap, that's big. And what the? Oh. Okay, so there's a... Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. We'll get the motherboard here. With the expansion slots. I know it's going to be worse than this, because this is nothing, is the case. I just hope to get it done in one night. Of course, no instructions, but that's okay. Why are there so many pieces of plastic on here? I'm gonna forget a piece and it's gonna overheat. That's my guess. If I'm a guessing man. Well, it looks pretty. Looks pretty good. I think I got all the plastic off of it. Damn. Whoa, what is this back plate? Is that a heat sink? I'm not that good. I'm not going to customize anything yet, guys. Literally just throwing it all in there. Okay, the radiator thingy-majiggy looks like it's slightly got a couple of bent pieces. I don't know. Maybe zoom in on it. Ugh. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing my marbles. I know who to text. Let's see. Copy this bad boy. Boom. Find my text messages.
Okay, now we're kind of not doing these.
Alright, I just asked for my girlfriend to pick up some cheap beer. Sorry, this is really, really boring for anybody, but do I dare to put my brother on? No. I'm good. Nice try. Anyways, it looks like what I was going to show you is a close-up, possibly. I'll set it down here. Okay. So right here, this radiator looking thing. Ugh. I don't think it's a problem. I just biggest thing is, let's see if it focuses. You see right here, those were smushed, and they still are smushed. I think it's the radiator though, and I don't think it's anything electronic except for, it's probably good. It's definitely crushed. Oh, there it is. I fixed it. It's probably me that did it for all I know. Okay, well, my question to everybody is, which slot do I put this bad boy in? I need Juan's help. I need Raju's help. Oh, there's somebody on YouTube. My bad. I didn't even see you guys. I'm sorry. I guess it's because I can't hear. I must be really boring. I'm really sorry, guys. Okay, he's got me hooked up. I appreciate that. Often you have to place your memory modules in slot A1 and B1 or A2 and B2. Might be easy to install a cooler and bracket on the back side of the motherboard first. The memory will just slot correctly and firmly press it down. Hey, Jasper. I appreciate that. For dual channel setup, your RAM memory sticks have to be either in the second and fourth slot or in the first and third. I thought something like that. I just want to thank you for that. Wow, you saved my day. That would have been a pain. I'm sure it still would have worked, but it would have been. I do have a Zoom channel or a Meetup channel. If anybody wants to talk, but so I guess I'll take this second one out. Hopefully it's just as easy as putting it in. Pop right out, boom. You know, back in the day, people were really worried about the ESD, the electric, static. It is so hot out in my house right now, and it's like I'm sweating. I shouldn't have to worry like back in the day, I don't think. But who the heck knows? You would think more things are more sensitive, but they're more protected, I would think, as well. Cool. Now, Jasper, if you're still there, I have a question about the graphics card. And I have a quad DeckLink quad capture card, and it's small, and I have a large graphics card. I've got 3 PCIe slots. Any idea? Which one it should go in? Like top, middle, or bottom for the graphics card? I'm in the most uncomfortable spot, by the way, to like do this. All right, my guess. If I was a guessing man, there's a battery in there to probably hold. The battery doesn't even look like it's pressed down. Ooh. I wonder if I have to pull something out for the battery. Maybe I should read that big book. I was really hoping that somebody would jump on. Jasper, I'm really glad that you did. Maybe I can ping you with the @ symbol or something. 'Cause maybe you left. Oh, okay. So the pig pond. Second bullet slot might be preferred over first and third because of the free space with the CPU cooler. Damn, that's cool. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, if you're interested, we actually started a little Discord channel for people around the world. We get a lot of people from Belgium. Oh, I ought to hit my Belgium buddy up. He knows computers. Belgium, Serbia. Yeah, I think the top 2. I think the top as well. I should just start YouTubing all this. I'm sure that somebody has it. But yeah, we've got a little Discord channel with people starting to accumulate people from all over the world. It's pretty fun so far. Colombia, a lot of the U.S. of course. All right, second and fourth it is. I'm honestly going a little bit slow because I was hoping somebody was going to jump on like you to kind of walk me through it. But don't worry, I appreciate your help. And if you have to call it quits, I do appreciate your help, and I'm sure I'll get some more people on here in a few. Graphics and top. This is a beast. All right. I think on top 2 because I was reading something about the motherboards or the PCI slots having like mode 16, mode 8, and mode 8 or something. But if you insert it a certain way, it's one thing. Huh. Okay. So it looks like Big Pond, Netherlands. Ah, nice. We've got some friends from like Sweden. Where else? Oh, in my apartment complex, Sweden, Austria, and I think so. In Netherlands, do they speak Dutch? Might be a stupid question. Top slot and other cards in one of the other ones. It gives you GPU a bit more space for cooling. Yeah. So, I think top as well. live streaming this too. Ooh, let's see if it squeezes in. It didn't feel that good going in because I feel like it's not all the way in. What's up, kiddo?
I'm hungry.
Oh, now it's in, but it's weird because. Oh man!
Could I have that
Whoa,
Celeste
whoa,
pizza?
whoa, 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 whoa! Something's not right. I'm pulling it out. Hold on, kiddo. Oh shit. Anyways,
Dad?
yeah.
It's not recording.
Oh no, it's not recording because I'm recording on the computer instead.
Oh.
Jen's gonna be home soon, but there's some food in that crock pot that we're supposed to have. But when I put this graphics card in, it popped something out on my motherboard on the other side. Oh no, it didn't. Oh yeah, we're in. But it does make the rest of it a little bit hard because not now my motherboard doesn't sit flat, but that's cool. Have a look otherwise. Hey, I appreciate the help. I can't. Is there space enough for the GPU with that heart sink on the right on the motherboard? Well, I do have a liquid coolant thing. I don't even know the names of any of this stuff. Is there space enough for the GPU with the heart stick on the right of the motherboard? Heart stick. I mean, I've got a huge case. I know it's going to fit there. Oh yeah, but it is held by the PC case. That makes more sense. So maybe I should hold off and stick this in at the end? Yeah. Because it seems like I can just slide it right in at the end and then screw it in to the case. Because there's no way it's going to hold by itself anyways. So my quad card is right here. And it's pretty small. So that's maneuverable for sure. To unscrew one or two of these metal pieces. Oh, what were those screws up here? Nah, screws. What are these screws protruding for? On the graphics card. Why are they protruding so much? The star screws. There's 4 of them. You must love building PCs to be up helping me out. Oh, shoot. So, that's an issue. Uh-oh. So this can't go in the hole because... Oh yeah, it can. I'm an idiot. Alright, so give the GPU some place. Oh, let's see. Heatsink I meant, for fuck's sake. You have to unscrew 1 or 2 of these metal pieces. Why? Now this must be a heatsink right here, this whole metal back end. It's like, feels like carbide or something. Oh, and there's more stickers on it. Yeah, I bet. That's one of the reasons why I got a really big case. I got the Be Quiet 900 Rev 2. It looks like a beast. I swear, after this build, I'm gonna actually start learning this stuff and probably make it into a hobby a little bit. Yeah, the graphics card's coming out for now. We'll wait on that. Hopefully it just comes right out though. I don't know how to unclick that thing. Oop, there it is. Boom. Graphics card's out. Throw this bad boy in. Simple as that. Spent all this time on a motherboard. I'm sure there's a lot of software too I have to figure out. And the case is gonna be a bitch. I think you have to put graphic card in. Got that. Well, I do have SSD. This looks weird. I don't like it. I have an SSD card as well. I have to plug in. Let me go grab. Oh, it's right here. No, let me go grab that. I mean, I didn't get to that on the instructions or anything, but I think I gave up on the instructions. This is pretty self-explanatory, honestly. If you do it once, so far this is like nothing. But considering I spent a lot of money on it, I kind of want to try to do it right the first time. I don't mind the extra work, but I don't want to be taking this in and out of the case, that's for sure. But the motherboard seems simple. I think the case is going to be complicated with all the different configurations and so many screws and cables. All right, so this is an M2 something. It's one of those M2s that they were saying were cool. Now, I thought I had room for multiple M2s. They go into these things? Nope. I think they go in this thing. Oh, unscrew that. Oh, that's easy enough. I think I need a beer. And do I pull the sticker off the M2? I don't think so. M2 has to go behind the gray bars, unscrew it. Yeah. Screwdriver. I've got a few of those. And I suppose it doesn't matter which one. I've got 3 of those gray bars. 1, 2, or 3. And the third one looks smaller. Oh, they both say M2. They all say M2 on it though, so that's good. That's definitely not going to work. There we go. Perfect. Cover it for aesthetics, dissipate heat. Oh, and there's plastic underneath. I'm pretty certain I could peel that off. Yeah, it's... Well, now it's sticky. Should I have peeled that off, you think? It's like a sticky thing. Oh, it must be like a thermal coating. Gotta figure out. This seems pretty simple. Oh, I see. Peoples. I saw one video a couple nights ago. Different lens, but at least there's screw holes for them. Oh yeah, so I still just put the cover back on, right? Maybe you have to install a stand. Probably right. Maybe I should have read the instructions on this one. So there's probably a screw that comes with the motherboard. I've got a lot of screws over here. Let me get rid of some of this plastic. Open this up. Hope I don't spill it all over the place. I'm not going to lose that. All right. Screw thingy. Lots of little screws. Damn. There we go. There we go. It's all in the manual. But you know nobody wants to do that. Let's see if Juan joined my... Somebody did something. Hello? Can you hear me? Ah. No, I don't want to FaceTime. Hello?
Hey man, I was trying to join the meet, but I couldn't.
I admitted you, but it was like last second.
Oh, okay.
Can you try to do it again? Because I don't want to run my FaceTime as well.
Okay, I'll call.
Looks like Jasper might be off the hook if I get some, well, Juan built like one.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm watching you do the. Was there a shield over that part where the M2 hard drive is?
Yeah.
Was there there was a piece of metal, you took the metal off to put the drive in there?
Yeah.
All right, so you see the one that's at the bottom of the board to the closest PCI slot all the way at the bottom? That one already has the notch on it, so you just take out the metal and put that board in it. The one you're trying to use is longer, so you're gonna have to try to put another peg in there. Stuff. Just find one that already fits the board, so you don't have to modify the motherboard anymore.
Oh, okay. So I should put this little coating, this plastic
That's what I did.
coating back on.
If you want, yeah. I only had one. I had 2 slots and only 1 plate, so I just put it on the plate that it fit and put the plate over, and boom, it was done.
Yeah, but yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that makes sense. That dude Jasper had a good point too. There's probably an extra screw, but you're right. Like if it fits the other one, why not just
There
go?
is.
Unless there's like a speed difference between the
Right,
slots, or
I don't think there's a speed difference. But yeah, there is a screw in the little bag with the motherboard.
But
There's
why?
a little screw that you can put inside. Yeah, that you can insert into that little socket and then just screw the shield back on, and you're done. But I found it just easier to use the shield that measured the RAM size I was using.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll do that. Now, I guess the question is, do I leave I can leave the plastic on, right? Because the plastic is what I think it's covering that
Yeah.
thermal barrier or whatever.
Yeah, I only had 1 plate, and it had like glue on. It had like little double-sided tape. I only put it on the one I used. I didn't touch the other things.
Okay.
Yeah, magnetic screwdrivers help too, I think.
No shit. All right.
But yeah, dude, I'm messing with mine. So mine's all put together, but my water pump is defective. I think it has a sound, and then my motherboard won't read the RAM correctly. Like, wait till you get to that point. I don't want to stress you out.
I think the case.
I didn't put my. I wouldn't recommend putting your GPU on yet,
Right.
until you put it all together in the case. And I would recommend putting the GPU more up closer to the CPU so that it breathes better off the bottom panel. So it's not too close to the power supply, and then there's heat coming off of that too.
Right. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, so that I put my GPU on the top slot.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, and I didn't put the GPU in as till the last part because all the little fan plugs and stuff are all around the board. So like, put the water cooler on last and the GPU last until you get all those little plugs in because then you're not gonna be able to get to them. I had to take everything off after I was like, crap, I can't get to any of the little fan plugs or any of that stuff.
Are you heading back to your house now, or like?
I'm sitting in my backyard, just sitting.
You like my little
Turn it.
setup? You like my setup for streaming?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
I could swap the views. You can't see it all on Zoom, but on YouTube, like I can do iPhone only.
Yeah, I saw on YouTube you can see everything.
It's not the greatest setup, but it works.
Yeah, well today I had to do some stuff, but my buddy wants me to hook up my computer to the Cube I was using and stream it to Twitch so he can see the settings as I go through them. Because I'm having problems with the RAM.
Oh shit.
My computer's like slower than dirt, and I might have to take the water cooler out because it's making a noise that's annoying, and just put a fan on it for now. So like, dude, he told me, he goes, he's built like 50 of these things. He's like, it's like a learning. It took me a long time last night to do it, but he helped me a lot. That's why I'm telling you, like, the little tips I learned just from yesterday, you know?
Yeah, that dude Jasper said that it could possibly be software or like a software thing too, because he said there's little microcontrollers or something, USB micro.
Yeah.
Said there's a chance for that.
Yeah, for the RAM, I mean, for the board, like, I put everything together and then I booted my machine and it wouldn't read the hard drive. I had to take it apart, readjust it, put it back in, put the screw back in. I moved it to another slot and it worked. So it's kind of like,
Oh.
yeah, there's a lot of like, you're going to like put this thing together and take it apart a lot, I think.
On the M2 thing, do I peel that sticker off that's on there?
I didn't peel anything off. I just put the stick in there and put the heat shield right on it. Does your heat sink have like I didn't take anything off, man.
Oh shit. Where
What happened?
did that screw go?
Yeah.
I was doing.
If you have like a little magnet, go get the magnet and put it on the desk so that you can put the screws on the magnet.
Oh, I found it. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, freaking.
Or like get a little like teacup dish and just put it on something that's like bright white and put the screws in there. That's what I did. It helps.
Yeah, I'll probably do that here in a minute. All right, so I guess I'll just stick this thing on.
Yeah, and then just it pushes it. You push it down. You screw that back on. Boom, your solid state's in.
That's easy.
And then for the RAM, you didn't put them right next to each other on the slots, right?
I did it first until I got told no.
Yeah.
He
You
said
got to start from the furthest one out, right?
he said you can either do 1 and 3 or 2 and 4, and he said
Yeah.
he'd rather do 2 and 4 because it spaces out the CPU better.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what my friend said. Unless you have all four, you do 2 and 4 to space it out better. Yep.
Simple enough. Do you have time? Are you hanging out right now, or are you just stopping in to say hi real quick and then?
I was just kind of like, I saw you like I saw your video. I'm like checking in on you as I'm trying to. I gotta go put my stuff together to get help with my problems. But I was checking in on you and I saw that, and I just quick tip. I saw your board. I'm like, dude, before you start looking for it, just use the parts that are already there to simplify the process.
And you don't think I should put the CPU cooler in until I get it inside the case too, right?
Yeah, because once you put the CPU cooler on, the radiator's gonna be dangling everywhere.
Yeah.
I put that in, and then I put that in last because I plugged in the fans. You have to put the CPU cooler together. Mine was like 3 splitters and all these cables. So do that too, and then put that in the board in the case. You know, it's like you got to do a lot of engineering. Put the board in, then check out where your cables are, and then from there you're like, all right, where am I gonna put this? How's kind of like dry run it first before you start bolting stuff on and like sealing it. Because
Yeah, yeah.
once you put the heat sink on the CPU, you don't want to keep taking that off, taking the thermal paste off.
So I think at this point, then I'm ready to start playing with the case, right?
Yeah, at this point you got the RAM in, you got the CPU already on. Um, Again, be careful with the PCI cards. I wouldn't put PCI things on there because you can break them off. And just wait till the end to put
Excuse me.
the bless you. Wait till the end to put your CPU in. I mean your GPU and your Madwell cards in.
All
Just
right.
wait. Because you see all the little connectors that you just exposed at the bottom? You're
Yeah.
going to need all those connectors for fans, for the power case buttons. And, if you cover. So then you're like, damn it. Then you're going to be taking everything out again.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I couldn't find the screws for the case. It turns out like I had to open up every slot in the case, and then it comes with a box of screws for like the board to drop in and all that
Oh
stuff.
wow! I haven't even opened up my box yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So
not looking forward.
the case is a whole different monster.
I bet, man. I bet.
I took everything off the case. I stripped the case. I took the top, the front, the sides off, everything, and I lightened it just to the skeleton so you can get all your stuff in there. Yeah,
All
just
right.
get it all in there. See where it's kind of like dry run everything. Be like, okay, and then my buddy said, and this is true, don't worry about cable management yet, because he's like, you're gonna take this thing apart 2 or 3 times more.
Jeez.
So like, make sure everything works, everything's synced together, everything's gonna work. Because he goes, if you start zip tying and cable managing,
Yeah.
and something's wrong, then you're like undoing all that work, double the work. I'm like, cool, that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. That's for sure. All right. I'll
Yeah.
do that. I'm gonna clean up a little bit so I can get my case undone.
All right.
I think. Yeah. I'm gonna start
Yeah.
unboxing that.
Yeah, unbox the case, open it up. I put a little blanket down so I wouldn't scuff the side of it while it was laying. But like I said, I stripped it to the core just so you could, like, I took all the fans out and stuff till I figure out where I wanted things to go. And then I put them in slowly. I mean, I did do a little cable management with the fans, like on the motherboard. Like, all right, this fan's gonna go here. I found the closest like fan plug.
I've
So,
got so many motherboard cables. I'm gonna need all these for when I put it in
Oh!
the case.
You don't even need the cables. Like mine came with a lot of cables, and I don't need any of them because we bought the M2 drives. You don't need them because you're not putting up all the SSDs, externals, or any of that.
Okay.
You'll
good.
see. Yeah.
Good. That's good to
So
know.
it helps.
But
Yeah.
the box, I mean the case should come with cables, right?
Yep. The case came with screws. The motherboard has the cables you will need, or everything else has the cables you'll need. Like the cooler will have cables, the GPU, the power supply will have cables.
Oh yeah. Power supply looked like
So-
a lot as well.
Yeah, so I bought a modular one, which I only plugged in the ones I needed and left the empty slot, so there's not to reduce the cable. But yeah, let me know. I'll keep checking in on you if you need help. I also linked it over to my buddy so he can watch you. His name's Alonso. If you see Alonso pop up and you need a question,
Nice.
Try it
Thanks.
yeah. When you get to the power supply and you gotta power the CPU, if you have questions, ask, because that gets a little tricky depending on the board.
All right.
Remember that if your motherboard offers a 4-pin and an 8-pin, always go with the highest pin first. I learned that yesterday.
All
But
right.
when you get to it, call me if you need help.
All right. I'll be a few minutes.
All right, I'll keep checking in on you.
Thank you.
Yep. Go.
Oh, my camera might have died. Huh. I will. Or it might be just the LCD. Yeah. All right. So move a couple things out of the way and get ready for round 2 of fun. I'll be right back. I guess I could have said that in the stream, but. Be quiet when it runs, unlike the one that I have.
Is that the reason you bought it?
No, not the entire reason. I bought it because it's big and it's supposed to be quiet. And I don't like putting my fingers in small places because
And you get stuck.
it just makes it so much harder to build. You know what I mean? And I wanted more room for more parts if I need them. And I wanted breathability. So I'm taking an intermission.
Is it as big as the box?
Probably not quiet, but it's definitely bigger than the one I have. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
Well, hot.
It is pretty hot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, been cooking all day. All right, so I'm gonna focus now on this bad boy.
I remember I saw a TV show where like this villain got like the most powerful thing in the world, and he put it in a slow cooker so it would cook fast. Oh, weird.
We don't need that anymore. Big enough case, that's for sure. It's 40 pounds. Oh wow, that is heavy. I only slid it in, I didn't actually pick it up.
The struggle's real.
Nah, that was easy.
That's a nice computer case.
Hopefully it's nice. Ow!
What?
I guess I got shocked on it. I'm glad it shocked me here and not over there by the motherboard. Ooh, that's kind of scary.
What happens if you shut yourself by the motherboard?
You damage the electronics. You're not supposed to touch that. But now that I know, I mean, that thing really shocked me. That would have definitely broke something. I think. Can't tell if this is upside down. Oh yeah. Dude, I think I went way overboard with this.
Mm-hmm. You go way overboard with a lot of things.
This was, oh my god.
Good?
Why did they put this thing on there? Oh, I'm afraid of it now. It's like when you pull it from the styrofoam in the metal case. Ooh,
Hey, that's
I'm afraid to touch it. Huh?
that's metal?
I don't know what it is, but I don't want to touch it again. It was like ridiculous.
Okay, I know how to deal with like shocks.
Maybe
If you don't want to be shocked, like kind of touch your hands and like wipe them around. Kind of just
I thought.
pat yourself down.
I'm just such a wuss when it comes to that. Man, look at this case. It's heavy. I'm gonna make some more room. This is gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, look at this thing. I'm excited for it. Now, how do I unshock myself? I touch some metal, or do I?
You just kind of rub against yourself.
This over here.
Some things.
I thought, take another bite of this.
Yeah. I kind of want to touch it, but I kind of don't.
Maybe.
Do I touch it? I don't touch it.
It was that lint cloth and the styrofoam and me pulling it causing all kinds of friction. I think it's the styrofoam. Alright, I should be good. Ooh, this food is good.
I remembered something.
Okay, this is good.
I remember that like that table kind of thing where like you could sit like this and like the table would be like this. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, this is delicious.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna move. It's still hot, that's for sure. Got to move everything out of the way for this case. Got to prepare for the case. The case of the Mondays. I'm gonna lose something for sure. Or break something. Probably a little bit of both. Oh.
Have you made a computer before?
What? No. I've added some RAM once. That's about it. Never even upgraded a computer. Never upgraded. Except for that RAM. Oh, I've added a hard drive once too. Like a SSD drive, solid state.
I don't know what that is.
No moving parts. Just an upgrade from back in my day. We had to have moving parts to store stuff.
I still have moving parts for a lot of things.
Fewer and fewer though.
Yeah.
One day.
You have moving parts in your computer.
Alright.
Do you believe me?
I believe you about what?
You had moving parts in your computer?
The new one or the old one?
Well,
Yeah. CD-ROM drive, DVD-ROM, or DVD drive. One day though, they'll even get rid of like USB slots because everything would be wireless or cloud-based or There'd be no need for external storage. Storage would be unlimited anyways. Because that, even though it doesn't move a lot, it's still a moving part. 'Cause you have to physically plug something in. Plugging it in, unplugging it. That's moving, right?
I guess.
I mean, unless you only do it once, then I guess it's not. But like thumb drives. This chicken is good. Want some more?
I still have some. Just plain this.
Don't touch my electronics when you're done with that.
What?
Don't touch my electronics when you're done with that thing. Touch the dishwasher. Actually, no, it's too close to my electronics. I'm paranoid now.
If I touch the railing here.
I doubt it. Important, please. Secure the door before transportation.
This is really good.
Alright, I gotta move this thing. Because it is too close. Everything is now too close for comfort. What's cool is the top of this thing is the top of my computer is a QC charger or whatever. You just put your phone up there and it charges it. Fairly cool. I need to find a new angle. Ooh, not a whole lot of options though. Maybe I should have kept this on the floor. I'm just taking a break anyways. Although I'm still streaming. I'm sorry, this was damn good. I'm definitely gonna have more in a little while. It's time to shine.
Lisa.
Be quiet.
Here.
Hey, do as my computer tells you to do, Canton. Quiet down. Okay, cool. I've got, I guess that'll let some air pass through with this open. I don't know. Oh, let me find that angle I was looking for. So bear with me, I'm gonna put on a different lens. That might help. It might not. But I'll give it a try.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Before you start recording, what do I do with this bowl once I'm done? When you are recording.
Oh, I've been recording the whole time, kiddo. You can just hand it to me. I'll take care of it because I got all this stuff over here. You done with it? You sure?
Yeah.
Damn, you didn't like it?
Yeah.
That was delicious. I'll take the blame for this one. Well, since I'm over here, I guess I'll also take more. I think I might turn it off. Well, the 24 millimeter beast mode Yeah. Not the easiest situation. Chicken was good.
It's gonna make some rice or something to go with it, but I wasn't expecting to get all this late. The county store was closed, so I went to the convenience store. The biggest thing was a total.
Oh, did you get beer? I'm missing a piece to this, that's why it's not very tight. They said, you're gonna lose this piece when I first bought it. And I was like, yeah, probably right. A week later, I lose it. I mean, it's somewhere. Anyways, you've been on camera. Alright. This thing is kind of hardcore. Sorry, how's your foot?
Oh, it hurts.
Okay, there's my case. That's gonna hurt. Sorry, I'm eating.
It's not gonna need it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Hey, I appreciate it, Jasper. I'm sure you're sleeping now, but. Nice. It sounds like the motherboard cables only go to hard drives, like Juan and Jasper were saying. When you have the wrong gear to do the work. Ugh. All right, this is a 40-pound case. I need to get on it though. Time's a ticking. Okay, I don't know how my computer just survived that. Damn it. Probably like, get to it, Mark. Come on. But this food is so good. Whoa, so it's just a piece of glass. I would think it would have some sort of door. Okay, there's glass. Excuse me. I guess I'll get some better lights here in a second. So good. Bada bing, bada boom. I know you guys are thinking crazy. And I am. Don't get me wrong. There we go. Shed some light on the situation. USB 3.0, 3.1. It looks like a Thunderbolt looking port. Like, I don't get it. Oh, I'd have to have a Thunderbolt card in order to do it. Two 3.0s and a 3.1, which is the USB-C, I think. Yeah. So many damn USBs now. Fan. Oh, that other side comes off too. I'm ready. I think. So, let me undo this side. Ooh, that was loud. Pretty loud for a Be Quiet case. Just kidding. Wow. Nice little side panels come out. You can't see this side. This might not be a live build, I don't know. It's gonna get complicated with all these cameras in my way. But let's see what we can do. I guess we'll undo this. Maybe. Bada boom, bada boom. It's like Christmas. Find all these little Christmas gifts in here. Whatever that is. Don't need that. Damn. I love it. I love the fact that there's just a lot of room. I wish I could get the light better. I don't even know what goes down here. I don't even know. All right. Let's see what's inside. I have no idea what these are. LEDs maybe. I'm not in it for the LED. But you might as well make it look cool. Not too cool though. It's all about the content you create, which this is not it. Oh my god, there's so many screws. It's gonna be rough, to say the least. I'm sweating. See what I can do with this thing. Phew. What is underneath here? So many things. This, I just might need to YouTube this one. Oh. Smells good.
Tray can go up and down, but it looks pretty sealed. How the hell does it do that? Well, down here, these pieces here modularly come out. The power supply does not go there. There's like a cord running to the front here. So once we take this apart, you'll see that these can move, and we can swap these individual little, honeycomb vent, I guess, things. We can take them out of here, put them up here on the top, and then we can slide this up and down. And what that's going to let you do is it's going to let you fit some much larger radiators and fans and that sort of thing up at the top. So it's kind of interesting to be like, if you want to choose a regular system like we're going to do, things like this, where you can slide this down, put bigger radiators, bigger fans, and that sort of thing on top. Now here's the back side panel. This could also be the front side panel if you like. We'll swap them around. So loosen up a few thumb screws, and this is what we're working with. See, there's the spots where you can mount the 2.5-inch drives. And you can do so on both sides, 2.5-inch drives, so 2 each, which is pretty awesome. And one thing to note is that if you're mounting a 2.5-inch drive here, some of these things, this is going to be okay right here, because we put a 2.5-inch drive up on top. You may have to be creative with the ways you're going to mount your different cables. L cables may get in the way, some sort of thing. It shouldn't be that much of a deal. Anyway, these are firm enough, and they're thick enough metal. They're not going to bend or flex, even though they're only held in from one side there like that. Beautiful orange drill. It does not come with this orange drill. Alright, so those came out easy enough. Right on the back, we also have a spot for our fan controller, motherboard cutout, and another spot for 2.5-inch drive right here. You can have hard drives for years, not even days in this thing. Nice promise. Alright, let's keep taking stuff apart, shall we? Now, I mentioned that the motherboard tray does come out. How do you take it out? Well, it is nicely positioned in here, and you see we have the orange rubber on there to dampen. And back here, we got a little bit of orange rubber too for padding. So I can just remove these, and then we can move it around, slide it around, have a little bit of fun. So let's just take it out just to show you guys what it does. Whoops, wrong way. So turn the case around. There's 3 more of those screws. Alright, so here's the motherboard tray. I've taken it completely out. You can take this out and build on it. It might be a bit heavy when you get it back in there, unwieldy, because it's not something to just, you just set it down in there. You have to hold it up. So it may be easier to build it inside there. I didn't take out all the cords because we're going to build this thing sort of standard, but you can actually invert this. You can put it in there, and you can invert this so you can have stuff coming out this way. Check that out. I'm not going to do it right now, but so there is a ridiculous amount of options. All this is going to come out.
Seems easy enough, honestly.
Entire face out. Thing's going to be a dream for modders. And one other thing, if you notice, like, put this down here, just gonna sloppily put that there. That's how we roll. Now over here in the front, once you've taken out, this comes off too. Like, I'm leaving it here, put it right here. This comes off. So once you've taken out all these different hard drive bays, you have this huge area here for like maybe a thick radiator right here in the front. If you wanted to, thick radiators up here. But this would be a great place for a massive reservoir.
I better pull out my.
These honeycomb vents come out. I just unscrewed this key.
Oh, what a pain. So I've got this to deal with as well. I mean, it's not a pain. This is fun. How the heck does this thing come in? Put the AC on. It was getting ridiculously hot, sweating. So this is my cooler. I'm totally gonna spill a beer. Don't mind that. Oh, this way more parts. Cooler, radiator, thingy-majiggy. I just need to take this out to see where it's gonna go. A lot of screws. Oh my god. Hopefully I don't need most of that. Maybe the instructions. Maybe, maybe not. Oops, that was loud. Alright, so radiator, CPU. Let's see, the radiator must go somewhere. Do I unmount that fan and stick it here? Plop that bad boy right on my CPU? Or what? I think so. And then these fans actually I have no idea. That's where the instructions come in, I suppose. Hopefully you guys can hear me even though no one's paying attention. I will definitely edit this video if, well, there's a chance I might edit it. I want to move my computer so I can use it. Oh, Juan. You know you want to help me with this build. Just for motivation. The beer is going to go by the sink now. It's getting too ridiculous.
But that comes out, and you can transfer that right up here, like so. And snap it in, and then you can move your motherboard tray down accordingly, depending on what you have mounted up here. So that's really cool, and a very innovative way to do this is to have this little cord here, lets you slide your main power supply in, so that it's not forced to be any certain size back here. Not the case, there are some little teeth to grab, you can pop those off, when the entire piece of metal comes off. I'll show you the inside shell. Check that out, lots and lots of sound dampening foam in there, and your fans are going to mount beneath this, they're not going to be suffocated, because again, we have all the intakes around here on the side. So up on top here, we have slotted holes, which is really nice, because you can mount your fans, and then you can slide them forward and back, depending upon whatever heater or whatever you're building, so that way they're not specifically going to have to be mounted in any one spot. Oh. One thing that's kind of a downside to that is that they are center mounted for a lot of these things here. They're like center mounted, so you won't be able to mount them all the way to the back or all the way to the front unless they are the
Okay, all that to get me to know that the power supply's next. Damn, it's already 9 o'clock. I finally found the instructions. But here's the power supply. With about 1 billion cords. Maybe that's what this is for. Yes. Just keep them in the box. Bruh. Power supply manual.
Do this to me.
1,300 watts. Probably about double what I need, but talk about overkill. Alright. Okie dokie. I think I need to just get off live and actually try to build this without this. Because this is ridiculous. Supernova 1,300 watt. end of a 24 pin connector.
Then what Roblox games are you going to be running? Baby.
24 pin connector. Must be it. PC and then type of test 12 to the 24 pin cable. I guess I plug it in. See what happens.
Isn't it a perfect circle?
Just kidding. Okay, the fan works.
That's good.
Dude, there's so much. I'm all over the place. There's a small chance I'll get this done tonight. With the software. I had plans. Put the fan facing down where if your case places the pliers by the bottom. What is this PSU shroud? What is this for? If I take it off live stream, you want to help me build it? Or are you good? Hmm?
Sure.
Oh, I thought you said no. I mean, you can.
Can we rearrange the wires so I can use the toaster oven? Fucking starting.
Yep.
Can't see yet.
You ate some of this.
Do you like it?
Oh, it's good. What else is in your way?
I can work around stuff. I just don't want to melt wires or heat up something.
Okay, this one has to stay on, but this one can shut off for a minute.
Or even just like put
No.
them around the knife case or something. Just so they're not touching anything.
Oh, I put this off too because I think it was.
Thank you.
Oh, scared the hell out of me. camera fell.
So your camera fell?
I mean, it fell down like this. Damn. Something about this. Maybe this piece comes out. I would think. It's hard to do it without using my computer to look everything up. Guess we'll use the old fashioned way. The book. Connected. This booklet does not tell you shit.
Excellent.
It's got like 15 or 16 different languages in there though. Alright, well, I'll set that one down. Back to YouTube.
I'm still on stream.
Yeah. Uh-oh. The wire?
No, something else.
Guess once these pins go in, they come back out. Jesus. Can't get the stupid thing out. Ugh. See, there's no way that goes against that. Can you grab me a white or a coffee mug? Oh, it's in that one. Just something to put the screws in so I don't lose them. Thanks. Slow down, Bucker. Playback speed. Huh?
Just gonna point it down a little bit. I don't know which room this connects to.
Oh yeah. It's getting late. Jeez, so many pieces to this. Oh. It also doesn't help that there's no light.
Hot on the side.
No, you're good. mean, I don't even know why he's taking all the stuff apart, so there's that. I'm just doing what he's doing.
Should maybe watch the video first.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna take it mostly apart to. Damn, I need like better lights in here. Even with this thing, I can't see in there. Alright, I see another screw, but.
Can we hold that?
No. Like, I'm not even sure that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't get to that screw. I can't get to that screw. I should have done this on the floor. I'm stuck at like step 2. The guy's on like step 8. I couldn't get step 2 done.
What's step 2?
Pull this thing out. The whole thing comes out.
This thing here?
The whole thing pops out. I see. I think.
It's attached to this thing here.
No. Not yet, anyways. No. I see. Where did I get this screw from? he had a third hand. If humans had a third hand, they'd probably need a fourth hand. This thing in there. Gotta take it apart to put it together.
Why does it come together?
Huh?
Why doesn't it just come apart?
Prove that it works, and because it's easy to ship like this, stuff like that. Whew. There's that. Ah. And that's, I bet, how you put the power supply in. What do you know? But I've got more switches on my power supply. Maybe I take these out. So many ways to customize it.
Mark, can you hear me? Mark, you have no video.
Wow, that's surprising. Test.
This is weird. You going on that like first person thing? It's so weird.
Dude, bare bones, nothing.
What does it look like on your screen? I'm like right beside the thing.
Dude is taking apart absolutely everything.
I like rolled my I rolled my thing around like back and then around and like I was just making it go in a circle.
Oh man. This isn't gonna be one either.
You are saying food, but
Nope.
they're not really expensive. Like what? Like a press the button again.
$2.90.
Jump, jump.
different screws, so I don't know how to.
You can stand on your head. Or you wait a minute.
Those kids just don't believe in headphones. That's it. All coming out. Must be a connector. Oh man, there's no way I'm gonna get this right the first time.
How is the kid in South Dakota allowed to do this?
I don't know. Huh? I don't understand why they don't use the head. I've got them like 5 pairs of headphones to choose from. Pick any one of them. Oh wow, the board fits right through. Sort of. Not really. I don't even know why I'm putting it through here. Phew. progress?
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
Oh, you want me to read?
There's just so many things everywhere.
That's a little bit weird. So you said something about like a hat sticking out?
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to any adapters and
Easy masks.
whatnot. Why? Why did he do that? Not why. What did he do?
Like, how do I take off my face?
Close it out.
Well, yeah.
And he puts it back in.
I would like to see who doesn't live in chat. Oh, right.
All he's doing is rotating the glass side to the other side. That's why I pulled it all up, maybe.
Are you going to be using the twist ties?
Yes. Any more you find on the floor, I'll use because I'm gonna use it to tie up the wires when it's already in there.
Can I break down these boxes for mental health reasons?
Sure.
Can you hear me?
Yep. I can tell her to check a couple of them to see if they're empty. But that's glass, it's not plastic, so be careful with that.
Mark. Can you hear me?
Oh, what's up, Juan?
Mark. You can hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm watching you put the power supply in.
Yeah.
Dude, you got a case and a half there, but I think the power supply. You see the two little screws mounted with a. You see the little screws in the back plate of the where the go.
This thing?
Your video froze. What's going on with your video?
Maybe I should just straight up stop live streaming and just call you.
It's hard, man. That's what I'm telling you. It's tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop. There's no point